Karina baby, for the 22nd, it's a whale of a tale. Let's take a look. Callie's friend Joe was deep sea fishing. He could tell wonderful stories. Did I tell you about the time I was swallowed by a whale? Said Joe. Callie's eyes opened wide. She shook her head. It was last August, began Joe. I was fishing in the middle of the ocean when suddenly a giant whale tossed me out of my boat. What did you do? Said Callie. I looked around for something to hold on to, said Joe. Then, quite by chance, a whale swam by, the biggest whale you ever saw. Ooh, says Kelly. He opened his enormous mouth, and I found myself being swept along inside, like a spider swirled down a drain, said Joe. Were you scared? Asked Kelly. Not a bit, said Joe. I went head over heels down his throat, bumping my head on his tonsils and landing on my stomach. It was smelly down there, I can tell you. Talk about rotting fish. What then? Said Kelly, hardly able to believe her ears. I met 3 soldiers, said Joe. They had been swallowed too. 3 soldiers, said Kelly. 3 or 4, said Joe. I can't remember exactly. But we all sang sea songs and passed the time. We were inside the whale for weeks. He swam right across the ocean to the bottom of the world. How did you get out? Asked Kelly. The whale spout out on an iceberg, said Joe. He was a friendly whale. You see, it was his way of rescuing us. After that, we sailed home on a passing ship. What a story, said Kelly. I'm glad you liked it, said Joe. There are plenty more where that came from. Oh, look at the submarine whale. So your imagination is something that no one can take away from you. You can imagine all the things that you want to do with your life and all the things you want to be. Your imagination, your brain has so many ways to, if you're stuck somewhere, to just pass the time. So don't be afraid to use your imagination to write storybooks and to write what you know and to be who you are. And, you could write a book like this for other kids to read. You could tell a bunch of stories. You could make up a bunch of games. You can make your own games that you get to play with your friends. You can do all kinds of amazing things, Karina. And this life has endless possibilities. That's just what it is. It's just endless possibilities until you can no longer have those possibilities because you're no longer here. So use your time wisely. I hope that you're not constantly on video games or on screens. I hope that you are going out and meeting friends and doing things with people. I love you and I miss you so much. And I hope that you're doing it safely, though. I hope you're meeting friends and doing things safely with other people. Right now we do have this virus that's around, and it is a pandemic, and it is just here. So I hope that you're being safe as well. I love you so incredibly much, Karina. I love you so much.